my little scientist. I hope you're doing great. Now, welcome to today's science lesson. Look at this picture. It's a beautiful picture. What do you see? What do you see there? Water, a lot of water, which means this is a river. A river is a large natural stream of water that runs through the land. So that's what we're studying today. Today's topic is rivers and streams. By the end of the lesson, you're going to be able to say, I can identify some bodies of water like rivers and streams. I can differentiate between rivers and streams. So I'm gonna know what's the difference between a river and a stream. Now I need you to go and watch these two videos. One is a video about the importance of water, and the other link, sorry, it's not a video, the other link is some extra information about some famous rivers in India. So please go watch them and then come back to the lesson. So here we have a very interesting slide. You can find the same picture in your Inspire Science book, Unit 1, in page 49. Now here we have two pictures of rivers. What are rivers exactly? They are large flowing body of fresh water. Now look at this water. It's flowing. That means it's moving. And this water in the river is fresh water. It flows across land and it usually empties into a sea or an ocean. Can you see the ocean down here? Yes, and this is the river flowing and going into the sea. Here is a picture from above. Now, this is a river called Matole River, and this is the Pacific Ocean. Now, this river is flowing from land, is coming from the land, and is moving into the ocean. So now, in your books, if you have it, you can use a pencil to trace the river as it flows into the ocean. So this pink one, let's pretend it's your pencil and you can trace the river. That is the river. You can go this way or you can also go this way. I'm gonna trace with you. I'm gonna use green. I'm gonna trace with you. You can go either way because the river goes in different directions, but always it's gonna, most of the time, it's gonna end up in the ocean or sea. Now, we studied before about ponds and lakes. How are ponds and lakes similar? You remember that? Yes, and here we have a sample answer that ponds and lakes, they both have fresh water. They both have fresh water and they both have land all around. So if you want, please pause this video and write these answers, but do not write this part. Just write they both have fresh water and land all around. For question 3 says, how are some bodies of water connected? Connected means how do they connect with each other? So we can say that some streams flow into rivers, some rivers flow into oceans. So streams, we're gonna go through these streams, we're gonna go through the meaning of streams, which means there are also flowing bodies of water or fresh water, but they are smaller than rivers. So the streams merge or flow into rivers, and then the rivers will flow into oceans. Here are some photos of famous rivers all over the world. we have in this world, subhanallah, huge rivers, very, very big rivers, and they are famous all over the world. You don't need to know the names by now, but if you're more interested, you can Google famous rivers all over the world and you will find names of a lot of rivers. You can go and search for rivers all over the world. You can say biggest river in Costa Rica, so then you will know where you will know a little bit more of my country. You can search about the biggest river of the world, and then Google will tell you. Now, let's talk about only rivers. A river is a large flowing body of water that flows across land and usually empties into a sea or ocean. Fresh water can be found in many other bodies of water, such as ponds, streams, and swamps. So, what is a river? A river is fresh water flowing across the surface of the land, usually to the sea. What is here? A river is always changing. One day it may be beautiful and peaceful, and another it may be overflowing. Rivers change along their course. So, if some countries there is a lot of rain, when it rains a lot, then the rivers might overflow. But when it is sunny day, when it's very sunny for many days, a river is usually very beautiful and peaceful. Again, a river is a body of fresh water that flows or moves, but also water flows in a stream. A stream is smaller than a river. So, a stream moves in constant motion like water from the faucet. So, it's just keep moving in the same motion. That is for the stream, and the streams always merge or flow into rivers. So we have here two options. Please choose to complete task number 1 or task number 2. For task number 1, you need to compare and contrast between the river and the stream. So let's remember how to do this type of diagrams. It's called the Venn diagram, and we use it when we are comparing and contrasting. Compare is to find the same. So we will compare in the middle where it says same. We will write here what is the same between river and stream. And then we contrast, which means we find the different things about rivers and streams. How are they different and how are they the same? For task number 2, fill in the following sentences with the words between brackets. We have 3 words: rivers, salty, and precious. Number 1 says, most of the water on earth is, remember our previous lesson to answer this question. I can find fresh water in, where can we find fresh water? And water is, remember, we need water for everything, for a lot of things, not for everything, but we need water to survive. We need to take care of it, and when we take care of something, it's because something is so water is what? And then as a closure, write one fact that you have learned about rivers. So a river is, what have you learned about rivers today? Okay guys, thank you so much. Picture your task and post it in your portfolio in Class Dojo. Bye bye.